Hello, welcome to a very exciting video. I'm delighted to be joined by Rebecca and Laura, directors at Fountain. We've got some very exciting news, haven't we?
We have indeed.
It's very exciting. We are going to be talking about the next generation of leadership at Fountain. Rebecca, what's the news? Break it to us.
So the really exciting news that we have right now is that Alice Rose is taking over as Managing Director of Fountain, and we are so excited to see her through this journey.
Absolutely amazing. Laura, just chat to us a little bit about Alice's journey through Fountain, if you don't mind.
Absolutely. So I think it was back in 2011. Alice, what really sticks in my mind is that Alice had created a postcard in Fountain branded colours outlining all of the reasons that she wanted to work with us, and kind of put it under our office door. So we came in the morning and there was this postcard saying, "Hey Fountain, I'm Alice." And I think she'd even created her own microsite with all of her information on, and it was just so innovative. We knew that we wanted to have her on board. At the time there wasn't a position that we had available, but over kind of a few months we started building a relationship with her so that we could create kind of the ideal role. She started off, I think, as a junior SEO consultant. Wow. And then really quickly after that, we won our first big PPC contract. I think we were managing 150 grand of media spend every month. And so Alice hopped over from the SEO department into the PPC department and was really instrumental in us running that client. From there, she just continued to expand her marketing knowledge, but soon was so much more involved in how we did things at Fountain and making our services better, building up client relationships. And over the years, she's just kind of gone from expert strategist into expert, how do we run this business together as well.
Absolutely brilliant. Laura, how many years has she been with us?
So it must be eight now, coming up to 9.
What a journey. That's so impressive. Rebecca, finally, if it's okay with you, what does this mean for your position?
Right, so I've been Managing Director for the past 11 years, and I get to take that burden off my shoulders and hand it to Alice. I'm still going to be very involved at Fountain. I'll still be full-time working. My focus is going to be on building our culture, which is my huge passion. And one of the things that really makes Fountain stand out is the company culture that we have. So I get to focus 100% on that and hand over the managing director mantle and a lot of the decisions that we need to make on how we're working with clients, all of those things. Alice already plays a really, really key role in all of that. And one of the things that I've loved doing is that Alice's step into this role comes at the same time as several other people at Fountain are taking a step sort of forward into roles that have a really big impact on the way that we will work. So the next generation of leadership at Fountain is on its way, but it doesn't mean that we co-founders and directors are going anywhere. We're still going to be around, and definitely I'm personally really looking forward to getting to enjoy this stage of the journey, not just to see Alice continue to flourish in her role and her colleagues as well, who are taking on like head of operations, head of finance, that kind of thing, but also for just getting to enjoy a different perspective in my own role and for my co-directors as well.
Absolutely brilliant. Well, this has been very exciting, but not as exciting as my next guest. I'm now going to speak to Alice herself. Laura, Rebecca, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, Chris.
Hello, Alice. Firstly, congratulations on your new role, new Managing Director at Fountain. How do you feel?
Yeah, I'm just amazed and excited and can't wait to get going. I've been at Fountain coming up to 8 years. So I joined into the SEO team, moved through pay-per-click, into head of digital, and now into managing director. So yeah, it's been absolutely amazing journey. And 8 years ago, if you'd asked me where I'd be now, it would definitely not have been here. So this, yeah, I can't believe it, and extremely excited and honoured. That the directors have believed in me for the past 8 years and have led me to this journey. So excited to get started.
What a story. I love that. I love how you've kind of climbed from within. I think that's absolutely brilliant. Alice, what does this mean in terms of your current role, and how does that shape the other roles in the organisation?
Yeah, I think one of the things is, having worked at Fountain for 8 years, I know the ins and outs of the way the business runs and exactly who's in charge of what, why we do what we do and things like that. So I think that puts me in a really good position to lead the agency moving forwards. I'm really blessed that the 4 directors are still within the business. So they will still be there for day-to-day consultation, but they're really leaving it to me and the agency growth team to really lead the day-to-day management of the business. And it will just allow them to focus on new initiatives and new projects to help push us forward. So, yeah.
Speaking of the agency growth team, Alice, just explain that to the people that are watching on social media right now. And what is the new agency growth team?
So it's a group of 3 of us at the minute, which is our head of finance and our head of operations and myself. And we're really in place to enact the 2-year growth plan and strategy that we've got to push the business forward. So we'll work really closely together and be making day-to-day decisions all together as a group, and then presenting those to the founders and the board.
Absolutely brilliant. And what's exciting then? What are you excited about in the next few months, few years?
Well, the directors have done an absolutely amazing job at leading the business for the last 10, 11 years. So they've really left it in a brilliant place. I say left it, they're not leaving, as I just mentioned. So they've set it up in a brilliant place. And so the next 2 years look really exciting for Fountain. We're talking about growing the team. We're talking about new service offerings and just a lot of new initiatives to help really push us into continued growth and set us up for the next 10 years. So yeah, a lot of really, really exciting things.
Absolutely brilliant. Well, Alice, once again, congratulations on your new position. And if you're watching now on social media, feel free to drop a lovely comment into Alice. Alice, thank you very much for your time. I know you're now even more of a busy bee, so I will see you soon.
Thanks, Chris.
Cheers.